up, homies of the interwebs? This is lugnuts.guapo coming at you from Longhorn Harley-Davidson and Street 500. Yep. This is the one bike out of all the bikes that just gets the most crap, and people don't seem to like this bike. Well, I mean, it's the cheap one out of all the Harleys out there, and when I mean cheap one, it's by all the new ones, because you know, you can get a really old Harley, like an old sporty, for maybe a tad bit less than this, but for a newer one, if you get it used, especially, I mean, this is a good beginner's bike. I don't know. You know what? It's about 5:08. Traffic's starting to pick up, so this should be interesting. Because we are taking this on the highway, and I'll let you know what it's like. But anywho, roll the tape. I'm somewhat nervous, and per usual, I don't have the key. I just need to leave the keys on these things, just cause that way don't forget. You'd think I would have learned my lesson by now. Hopefully, I really hope that camera doesn't come off. That would really suck. Whee! This thing has 1,675 miles. Street 500, here we go! That sound that it makes with the stock exhaust, I'm not gonna like. It makes me feel like I'm on a scooter. Come on! Come on! Oh man, it is so chilly right now. But I didn't really have another time to do this because I'm going to Colorado this weekend, so I had to do it today. Oh, jeez. Man, it's chilly. If I put close to this jacket, I sincerely apologize. I'm pretty sure you don't want to see my nipples, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. Street 500. Somewhat comfortable. And as a matter of fact, if you didn't know this, a lot of the riding academies around the country, from what I understand, this is what they use. One, it's the cheapest one that they make. It's the lowest powered one, and even then they put a governor on there to oh, move! Wow, I'm giving it full throttle right there. Oh gosh, getting a cracking myself up over here. Anywho, yeah, they use this and they put a governor and like some extra safety stuff. Oh, the horn is right there. Metric style buttons. If you have, I keep hitting that horn. Oh, not on purpose. You know, I'm not feeling this right here. I'm gonna go this way. The way that this bike feels, it really feels like a scooter. And this is Street 500 version at the 750. And if you haven't already, there is a street rod. It's basically a performance version of this thing. I did a video on it. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. It was definitely the week before. And that bike was amazing. More specifically, it was surprising on highway. I can't get over that sound. It just sounds like a... Have you ever been on a moped? That's exactly what it sounds like. And because of that sound, it makes you feel like you're on a moped, which is kind of funny. But I mean, is this like a good bike to start with? I mean, if you're really scared, even after your course, your riding course, and getting your endorsement and all that jazz, if you're still kind of scared, this is not a bad you know, a bad option, specifically because you may drop it a couple times, you may beat the crap out of it. And this motor, I'm very, very happy with what Harley's done with this motor, because you can beat the crap out of it. Liquid cooled, as much as people want to say, oh, it's not a Harley, it's liquid cooled. Well, you know, get over yourself, because it is a Harley. It's manufactured by Harley-Davidson, and it's basically what the same motor that you had on the V-Rod. And there's some, you know, obviously they changed several things on it. And oh man, I would totally take this over like a Honda Rebel 300 or whatever it is, the newest model that came out. Definitely take it over a Rebel 250, because that thing has no guts. And this is very high revving. I'll show you how high revving it is. I think I'm in like second or third gear right now, going about 50. Yeah. I'm really curious about highway speeds. I do know that one of the biggest complaints about this bike is braking, so let's check it out. Oh yeah. That was rear brake only. I always forget to use these switches properly. I keep hitting the horn, trying to avoid hitting the horn for using it as a turn signal. Alright, come on people. Alright, thank you. So that's second gear right there, going about 40, 45, no problem. Oh, that's where it hits red line, right there. Right at 55. That was in second, 55 all the way up in second gear. That's not bad actually, considering how small this bike is. I think this is a 6-speed if I'm not mistaken. Alright, front brake, ready? Yeah. I will say I'm not as concerned as I was earlier, because I was like, man, this thing on highway, if I have to hit the brakes hard, there's gonna be nothing there. But honestly, I don't know if I can't seem to find my space with this mirror. My space, what am I talking about? Anywho, braking is not bad considering how small this bike is. I think they could have maybe done a little bit of a better job. Not bad, especially if you're around town and learning how to ride. This is not bad, but could be better, especially when you when you ride the older brother to this thing, which is the Street 750, the Street Rod 750. There's definitely a huge disparity, huge gap, like a ridiculous gap in how they both perform and feel. Oh. I do think this is a really good option for you if you're learning how to ride and you're just riding it around town, especially if you're like in a beach town, a surf town. Instead of getting a moped, get a Harley. Like, these things are awesome. You can beat the crap out of them. They're liquid cooled. The braking is actually not terrible. It's not the best, I will say that. It's not the best, but it's actually not bad. If you want a Harley for a cheap price, this is not a bad option, especially because of how reliable these things can be. So, let's see. That noise makes me laugh every time. It just puts me in I feel like I'm on a moped. I keep saying that, but it's so true. Oh, gosh, this construction is freaking horrible. Come on, peeps! This thing is, because of how light it is, I can just feel like I can throw it around, and it's so easy to balance this thing. Alright, getting ready to go on the highway. Woo! Here we go! Ah, there's a lot of traffic. What the heck? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, first gear. Oh, I'm also, let me double check with the gearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does have a 6-speed transmission. Oh, this thing just feels so tiny. I feel like I can lane split no problem. Which, I mean, duh, it's a small bike. Oh, what should I do, guys? This traffic is miserable. This is what I mean by traffic in Dallas. This right here. This is actually not horrible, but you know, when everybody's going 30 to 40 miles an hour, to me, that's miserable. Maybe that's just me. Oh, there's Longhorn. Ding. Come on, peeps. Downshift. Whee. This thing is so gutless. I would say compared to like a Rebel, oh, this thing has balls for days. 60 miles an hour, should I actually? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I'm glad I did. 60 miles an hour. You know, this actually feels, I really thought I was gonna be very scared. I was really scared. I was like, man, this thing is gonna wobble like crazy. The wind is gonna push it around like nobody's business. I'm actually pretty pleasantly surprised. Doing 60 around a corner, I feel very confident. I'm pretty much in 4th gear right now. You keep going. Oh, it's a slow climb to 80, but you'll get there. Oh, I feel so ridiculous riding this thing. This is so fun. I didn't think this was going to be this much fun. Oh man, I think I should have taken the last exit. Oh well. Let's see if I can pass this guy. Come on! Come on! Power! Come on! Oh! Oh man. Oh, this is my exit. 85 miles an hour, everybody. It took a second to get there, but man, the fact that you can actually reach those speeds with this thing, I honestly didn't think it was possible. Oh, oh man. Oh, I'm tickled by this thing. Oh, I am very pleasantly surprised. I sincerely am very much surprised. Oh man. Woo. If this is a one for you, call us here at 972-988-1903. Schedule a test ride, make it yours, and get some wind therapy. Oh, nuts. I'm gonna do this, totally illegal. Oops. But I'm a motorcycle and I can do it. I fit everywhere. I can't explain how ridiculous I feel on this thing. Oh, jeez. Should I? Too late. Let's do U-turn up here. Whee! Oh man. Just so you have a little bit of a background on like what my riding experience is, I've ridden many things, not everything, but many things, everything from a, heck yeah. Oh man. Anywho, random dude. Yeah, so I've ridden everything from like a Rebel 250 to smaller bikes than that, to you know, an R6, you know, just random Ducatis, Triumphs, you know, all kinds of bikes, and of course Harleys. That's most of the stuff that I rent is Harleys because I have plenty of access to them. So, and every time I get trade-ins, hey, I'm really curious. So anything from a Yamaha to a Harley, you know, I've ridden a couple Indians. I really want to ride more of those so I can get a better perspective on everything that I ride. But yeah, so everything that I tell you, I'm definitely not a technician by any stretch of the imagination. Ooh, make sure that there's no one behind me. I don't want to get sandwiched. This thing is so funny. I wouldn't mind having one of these, to be honest. If I lived in a beach town or something like that, this would be fun. Around here with this traffic, like what you see, I don't know that I would feel very confident, to be quite honest with you. the motor's like, yeah, I'll show you. But then like you look down and you're like barely doing 50. Oh, it tries so hard, and I don't think it's failing at it. It's just adorable. Man, if I was gonna buy a street, it would be the street rod, hands down. Period. That thing is awesome. I can see myself doing cross country on that thing. And I will say, with that said, I know a customer over at Maverick Harley-Davidson that has taken his is a street 750, so like the in between here, the 500 and the street rod. And he's taken it and gone like to the Twisted Sisters and done all of those, and absolutely loved everything about that bike. And he doesn't want to sell it. I mean, I haven't met many people that want these, but the few that have actually enjoy them. That is until they want to buy like a bigger bike, like a Softail or a or a touring bike. This is a lot of fun. And honestly, I'm not disappointed. I thought it was going to be like a horrible ride, because more specifically because of what other Harley riders say. And I can guarantee you that most of them have never like ridden one or ridden one properly, because they always forget that this is a high revving motor. Climbing! It is more power than I anticipated. I'll be honest. A lot more power than I anticipated. And I can guarantee you could probably hit 90 on this thing. Not that I would recommend it. Let's see if I can pass this Maxima. Max power! Ah! Hey! I'm fully throttling it downhill. Come on! Ah! 85 again. There's just not enough space, especially in this traffic. At least you know can do 85. No problem. You don't need to be doing more than that anyways. Not on this thing. But it's totally doable. And this motor is totally happy with it. I am not disappointed by any stretch of the imagination. This is actually a quite pleasant ride. Oh, you can totally take this out on the dirt and then just trash around. Oh, this is a bike that you can definitely have fun with and not feel bad about causing any kind of damage to it. Oh, this is a great bike. Oh, definitely not my favorite, but I am very much I had fun. I'm not gonna say I didn't have fun. That's exactly why I'm enjoying myself. I have had fun. This thing is fun to ride, and I mean, this is exactly what this is. It's just fun, all around fun. Because it's not like you're expecting immense amounts of power out of this thing. This is not your high performance, you know, motorcycle from Harley-Davidson. It just isn't. Oh, I would be happy to like ride one of these for a week and just kind of see how it is to live with one of these. Maybe I should. What do you think? Let me know. Comment below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. If you like what you see and like motorcycle content, subscribe right now and turn that notification bell on so you know exactly when I get videos out there. Usually it's on Tuesdays, unless other things happen, because this is not my only responsibility here at the dealership. Oh, anywho, schedule a test ride. Call us 972-988-1903 and check us out on Instagram if you haven't already. Go under Longhorn_HD, click follow, and as well on Facebook, like us at Longhorn Harley-Davidson. Check us out on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/ML-HD. That is our podcast, and as well as a podcast app in your iPhone would be MLHD, all one word. Search it up. I talk to everybody that works here, people that have been in the industry. We have had several guests who are outside the dealership, and it's been great. So, anywho, in the meantime, get on your Harley and get some wind therapy. Later.